Welcome to the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib.
Yo, it's another news day. I feel good, I'm on top like a kufe. Sipping my coffee, shaking my head for homies acting goofy. Guess they do it for the gram or the TikTok, so who's me? Welcome to the crib, let's kick it like Bruce Lee. Part intelligent, part ratchet, that's half Neil deGrasse and half Boosie. Listen, man. Real spit, now that's lit, homie, truthfully. If you in the Tampa area, you should be down like Bruce B. We treat the pod like sex, we start slow into full speed. You like the way we work it? 9 p.m. we going in, we podding perfect. Beez and Tati is my posse. No worries because I know my posse got me. Be careful, we might snap like paparazzi. But yo, let's start the show and get a lit like sipping hot Tati.
Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib.
What's good in 10 pretty people? Tuesday evening, my name is Khary, this is my crib. And I invite you into my home for another evening of the dopest live stream. It's something like a podcast, something like a newscast. And when I feel like it, sometimes like a showcase. We have a good show for you tonight. In this corner, we have the men. In this corner, we have the women. Which are the biggest haters? Ding, 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 ding. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. Gas is about $5 a gallon. We are getting into some record numbers. I'm about to buy a skateboard and push my way through the rest of this year. We're going to talk about this, that, and a lot more. I'm joined by the homie Beez, Buddha, the beautiful Tati. What's up to all my house guests in the chat? Everybody watching, podcast listeners, listen. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you're not already. Share this with your people. We're going to have a good time tonight, y'all. Phone lines are going to be open. Let us know your thoughts, whatever it is we're chatting about. 813, what's that? 559-3339. Why am I sounding like a transformer at the moment? Huh? Why am I sounding like a transformer at the moment? Okay, that cleared up. That cleared up a bit. That cleared up. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? How's everybody doing? How you doing, Beez? How you doing, Tati?
Hey. I feel good. I'm full. I ate.
You full? You ate?
I feel nice.
All right, so you got your belly full of some food and shit?
Yeah, I was stuffing my face just now. Y'all don't even know.
That's what's up.
I think we all were. That's how the show started out.
Yeah, that's why we was that's why we was a tad bit late. You know, that's why we was a tad bit late. I'll be honest. Let's see what's going on over here. So how was everybody's weekend? What did everybody get into? Oh, what's going on here? This is how's everybody's weekend?
Tati,
you go first, Beez.
Nah, you should go first.
I should go first? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't really do anything. I chilled in the house, cuddled a little bit, ate, slept a little bit. Slept a little bit. And that was all.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I chilled this weekend.
Okay.
No.
How about you,
Beez?
Beez?
You know, I got that life. I got that concierge service life. Plus my regular job. But this weekend was phenomenal.
All right.
It was phenomenal this weekend. We excuse me.
Oh, okay. So wait. So if I'm not mistaken, it was phenomenal because of what you posted on your Instagram, huh? Had some booty shaking over there. Had some booty shaking. He had some buns. Beez had the buns popping at the gig he was at. You know,
it was ass and pose.
She had a nice
and I'm not talking
curvy bottom. She had a curvy bottom.
Yes. She was one. I didn't post anything. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
There's
so
more.
You didn't post the curviest of bottoms, huh? Okay, Beez.
I didn't post like
shit to himself.
I didn't post like the legs in the air with the fireworks and all that,
y'all was lit.
You know, yeah. Yo, listen, the chick who had the party had the biggest booty in there. That's what I feel. Yo, listen. If she was in Florida, she'd be one of them cars. You know how them cars riding them big ass rims? Yeah, that's where she was sitting. Always in the days, sitting sideways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah. What's up with the sound? Like, I have to ask that.
It just, I don't know. Shit just acts up sometimes. Computers. Speaking of big butts.
Yeah.
I went to go bowling the other day. And this girl that was there bowling had a very big bottom, yo. She had a very big bottom. I was sitting there like, that's not all real. That can't be all real. You know?
Well, what was the portion of the legs looking like?
Didn't look like it was all real. To me.
Okay. I mean, you're in Florida too. There's a lot of plastic going on down there.
Tati was bowling with me. Tati was bowling with me. But what was your thoughts on the bottoms?
On her butt? It was big. I definitely think she had surgery. I definitely think she had surgery.
Okay, so you don't.
Yeah.
You feel like me. It wasn't all natural.
Nah, I knew when I saw it wasn't natural, but it was okay to look at.
No pun intended, but
it was a little cushion.
It was okay to look at. Yeah, while she was bowling and whatnot.
Okay. Tati was getting her view on. All right, but you know what?
Master.
Say what?
Oh, and by the way, I think I did mention Friday we was going to go bowling, and I was going to post my score. I think I did have the highest score.
Yes, what happened with drunken bowling?
Wait a minute. Okay, thank you,
I did have the highest score.
I wanted to clarify this. We didn't just go bowling. We went drunk bowling. Like drunk. Like come in, everybody take 2 shots, and we were already lit.
The last name on there, KHA, 111 points. Highest score. Highest scorer of the night.
Khary did have the highest score. He did.
Highest score.
You showed him that Gun Hill Lane?
One second.
Gun Hill Lane, huh?
Cause honestly,
gotta pat myself on the back for that one.
Honestly, I can't say shit. I was lit. We were drunk. I was drunk. I thought I was throwing straight, but I don't think that I was. I was throwing
You're doing a lot of splits.
Yeah.
You had a lot of splits going on.
And I wasn't picking them up. And that was the bad part. I wasn't picking them up.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably needed
So when you turn and take a sip, pour it in.
I either needed a heavier ball, because I was definitely hitting it in the middle.
She was hitting it in the middle. You sound
definitely
like
hitting it in the middle.
You sound like a nigga.
And off the middle, man.
Oh,
and to the side a little bit, but
okay.
You know, I think if I had a heavier ball, it would have slowed the ball down a little bit, and then. This is so funny to y'all. Why?
Yeah, because the sentences can be taken in so many different directions. That's
why. This is where y'all want to say pause so bad, huh?
Yeah.
Well, not me. My God. Oh shit, my data's incorrect.
We don't always say pause. We say, "Hey, yo."
Man, listen. I saw something the other day that was like, what did it say? It was like niggas think about dick so much. They can't even eat a banana or a hot dog without thinking some gay shit.
That niggas gay.
Y'all are childish.
Nigga gay. Without that dumb shit, right, going on.
For men that don't like, for people that don't like dick, y'all think about dick a whole lot. You gotta say pause to eat a hot dog. The other day, I told my cousin, we were on live, and my cousin, we asked him a random question. He wanted hot dogs, right? So, of course, because he said he liked hot dogs, we was on his ass. But then, you know, we asked, what do you like on your hot dog?
Nigga gay.
And he said, I don't eat anything on my hot dog. I eat them. And I'm like, you eat dry hot dogs? And he was so offended. No condiments. This man was so offended. It's like, we're talking about hot dogs and you're thinking about dick.
Yo.
You know?
You know what it be, though? It be You know what makes that funny? Like, it be the tone of people's voice, like when they say certain shit. Like, like you be dead ass about some shit, and you be like, and they be like, "Whoa, what you said?" Now you say, "Yo, so you wanted a hot dog with
whole
no
hot
condiments?
No condiment.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the way that. Look at the way that even comes out. No condiments. No condiments. Oh man, that's nasty. That's disgusting. And even you saying it, you understand. You understand, don't you?
As the conversation is going,
I don't get anybody eating dry hot dogs. I don't get anybody doing that shit. Like you gotta put something on your hot dog. What do you eat your hot dog with, Beez?
Just like who, me?
Yeah.
Yo, I like chili cheese, coleslaw. I need a little mayo, a little mustard.
Right. So it's a little wet. It's not just dry.
Miracle Whip. I don't like regular mayo with my glizzy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I preferably use Miracle Whip. You know what I'm saying?
Glizzy.
Yeah. See,
okay.
And
on my glizzy.
Oh my glizz. That sounds worse.
This is why I just stopped partaking in eating certain foods shaped in certain fashions.
That is terrible. You won't eat a hot dog or a banana.
My cousin gonna say to me, he like, yo, listen, talk about, listen, y'all gotta hear, because my cousin, he's southern like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He in like mountain southern type shit.
Mm-hmm.
So where he at, they don't even call them hot dogs. They don't call them Franks. They don't call them Blizzies. He like, yo, how you want your weenies? How you want your weenies?
Yeah, I'm not eating nothing that's named a weenie.
Oh. And I was like, I don't eat weenies.
Yeah.
I don't eat weenies.
Get that shit the fuck
out hot dogs? I'll take a hot dog, but I don't eat weenies.
You won't eat a weenie, but you'll eat a glizzy? That's worse.
I won't eat a glizzy neither.
That sounds worse.
I don't partake in anything in certain shapes or fashions.
Listen, I eat a glizzy. I don't give a fuck, because that shit is not from my generation. That glizzy bullshit is not from my generation.
Glizzy sounds more like dick to me than wiener.
Glizzy sounds more like dick than dick.
I want to throw the glizzy. That sounds like a dick.
But you know what's funny?
I don't care how many condiments you put on.
You know what's so funny?
What's that?
You know what's so funny about this whole thing as we talk about this though real quick?
What's that?
Why is it like hot dogs and like the glizzy is like, oh, that's bad. But niggas still be tearing up sausage.
Y'all like sausage links? I don't understand y'all that can eat like
because they're not as because
and shit too.
Sausage isn't as common. Say that one more time, Tati. What's not a meat?
I said I don't get people that can eat like 10, 12, 15 ounce steaks and shit too. That's a lot of meat.
No,
that's a lot of meat in your mouth. That don't make y'all feel weird?
Not before you described it like that.
Hey, yo.
That's what I'm saying. Like the shit is just it's food.
Like that's a pound piece of meat.
He's
like, oh.
Though I did watch a video the other day on some of the best steaks in America or steak houses in America. And the worst as well. And the worst. What else is there? Oh, Dapper Dan. He's working with the Gap. He's working with the Gap, right? And they have a shirt or a sweater that they're coming out with that's kind of labeled just Dap. Like this. Right?
Oh.
Those look like regular Gap shirt, right?
Yeah,
just in pink.
His name is Dapper Dan Gap. His name is Dapper Dan. Okay. You know, he's like an icon when it comes to fashion and shit like that. He's been around.
He's the king of fashion.
Right. You know,
he's the king of hip hop fashion. Point blank. Period. Now, the king of hip hop fashion.
Now, me, I'm not very thrilled about it. I'm not super thrilled about it.
Why?
Because I
wish he would drop his own shit.
Because I've seen the shit that he's actually designed. And this right here is just a Gap shirt with the G replaced with a D.
Well, Gap doesn't.
But I'm still going to get it because it'll be a
collector.
too
much
it's
in
the
Gap,
special series.
Now I will say this. I will say this. If they
Well, let me talk to y'all niggas in the chat.
If this comes with the ascot, if this is like built into the shirt, into the hoodie, then I might fuck with it.
What is that?
It's like a little like an ascot.
Want an ascot hoodie.
It's like an ascot. You know, the ascot is like a scarf. Hoodie. It's like a scarf that you would wear around your neck.
I see.
You know, if it comes with the ass scarf built in, then I'll say, okay, I'm gonna fuck with this Dap from Gap. You know, and I say that only because I've seen the shit he used to make back in the days, and the companies that's now working with him used to try to come after him because he used to make shit fresher than them with their own motherfucking fabric.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the
Tati,
feds was watching.
Tati, the nigga used to buy Louis Vuitton, the fabric, just a straight fabric. Gucci, just a straight fabric. Fendi, whatever, just a straight fabric. And then he would cut that shit up and do his own fucking thing.
I like
and
that.
Man, listen.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
When it came out. Tati, his store, when he had it, is one of the places where one of the craziest face breakings in history ever happened.
Mike Tyson punching the dude in the face.
Mike Tyson hit Mitch Green in the face and Dapper Dan. And let me tell you, Tati, Mitch Green went to fight Mike Tyson after that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it took a year for the fight to happen. You know why?
Why?
Because Mitch Green face took a year to heal.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
she got crazy. Crazy.
A good 6 months, this nigga couldn't see out his right eye.
Oh my God. How hard do you have
that
to
hit shit was like, yo, listen, I don't want to know. I don't want Mike to, I'm sorry. People like, yo, I would have took a nice meal, this and that, for Mike. Listen.
Yeah.
If you see Mitch Green face, you ain't want to get hit with that shit.
I wouldn't want to hit, no. Don't hit me. Let's resolve the issue. Don't hit me like that.
Facts.
That's crazy.
Facts. But Dapper Dan, he had a spot on 125th Street. Used to get raided by the feds all the time because rappers was going to him, superstars was going to him, people with money was going to him like, yo, give me some custom shit. And they used to, like, the videos you see of like rappers and shit in the 80s with these leather MCM jackets and Gucci jackets and all of this shit. They had like niggas had leather Gucci outfits.
I think I saw him do something for parties where he took like a Louis bag or a purse or something, like a duffel, and turned it into something. I can't remember what it was. I think I did see that.
Yeah,
he would do stuff like that.
That's pretty fire.
That's him.
Yeah. Where
I think he made it into a bucket hat, actually.
Tati, he's also the president of Gucci, like of their fashion, what you call it?
Oh, really?
Shit right now.
But look how long it took him to get the respect.
Yo,
but because of him,
it's sad.
But because of him, there are now kids out there going out of high school working for some of these companies. You know?
Yeah.
He kind of paved the way. But
yeah, he was old then too. That's the sad shit. He was old then.
Yeah. You know. But let's jump into it. That was just like a little quick tidbit, real quick and shit. Let's do. Did Pharell Dis Pusha T? Any of y'all heard this story with Pusha T?
I have not.
You haven't? Beez? Familiar at all?
Nah, I didn't know nothing about that shit.
Okay. All right. Well, he did kind of diss him. And Pusha T says Pharrell's devastating comment about his new song led to him producing half of his next album. So they was chilling. He let Pharrell listen to Diet Coke, right? Which is his latest single or some shit. Or no, not some shit or some shit. It's his latest single. It's got I fucks with it. But he said, Pharrell heard this song and told me it's cool, but I don't want you to be a mixtape rapper for the rest of your life.
Oh.
You know?
Okay.
That is a little bit of a diss. But
it is a little bit of a
could
diss.
be criticism, constructive
right,
criticism.
But it's also criticism. Now, you're going to take that either as a diss or constructive criticism, depending on who you are.
That is true. It's going to hurt, though. I feel like even if initially, you know, he took it as diss, I feel like later he may, if he's able to step outside of his own, you know, perspective, I feel like he'll be able to take it as criticism. It just hurt. Like, you remember hearing when T-Pain was saying that Usher said that he was ruining R&B?
Yep.
You know? I feel like kind of the same thing. Like, you know, he said it hurt, but at the end of the day, he just realized that they just weren't in the same realm. Like, it was just criticism.
Right.
You know, opinion, perspective.
Right. And because of those comments, Pharrell is now producing half of his next album, whereas Kanye is going to be producing the other half. So this should be interesting.
That sounds interesting.
To me, it also sounds like a low-key battle.
I was going to say, do you think Kanye is going to do his Kanye shit, or do you think he's going to try to do some shit to match Pharrell and his genre?
Go ahead, Beez.
I first want to know, is Pusha T fully out of all contracting with Pharrell? That's a question that I want to ask. You know what I'm saying? I know Pusha T is also has some contracting with Kanye, but you know how that is. Niggas have split deals. To be in the era of split deals and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Hats off, Young Jeezy, first to do it. That this album is going to be very interesting, and this, I would say, this album will also make me say that I definitely think it is a versus battle on the low. It's going to be a versus battle with Beez, but it's going to be a versus battle of beats that we've never heard
on the low.
Right. I definitely think, or at least I think the fans are going to be looking at it like a battle. You know, I know MCs, when they have features, they look at it as a battle. They trying to outdo each other on the mic, you know, with the bars. I'm sure when producers come into...
We'll leave it alone. I'll leave it out alone.
When producers come in to make shit specifically for an album, I think they trying to go tough with it. Like, look at Hit Boy with the Nas shit. His shit came different, you know. His shit came real unique and definitely fit Nas's aesthetic. Now, Pharrell, Kanye, Pusha T, his last joint with he did an album with Kanye already, Pusha T. But he did predominantly the most,
because he's under good music.
Yeah, which was the 8 songs. Yeah.
That was only an 8-song album? Why? I thought that was 10.
No, it was an 8-song album. He was trying to do his old 8-song album thing around that time. But he tried to get everybody to do that shit except Big Sean. But that's a different conversation.
Do y'all think that Kanye is
no doubt
type, you know, Kanye type vibe, or do you think that he's gonna try to do something similar to like Pharrell and the type of wave, like the type of vibe that he creates?
I think
sound. My bad.
I think he's gonna come a little different. I think he's gonna be a little synthy still.
Okay.
But part of me just says the Pharrell half is gonna be far superior. That's just me.
I feel like it too. I feel like low key Kanye, he's been losing me. Like the last 2-3 albums, he's been losing me low key. Not saying it was trash.
But
not saying it was trash. It's just not particularly like my cup of tea. So I haven't been excited to hear something from Kanye for a minute. But Pharrell, I'm gonna be excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be excited.
I was excited to hear something from Kanye because I was like, oh, he ain't with Kim Kardashian. You know, we about to get some good music again. And I just feel like he's just so far fucking out there that he's not really concentrated on making good music. Like in his mind, his soul, like he wants to say, like, yeah, you know, I'm making good music, but in reality, he's missing something in his life that's keeping him from making good music. You know what I'm saying? Now,
too much
Pharrell,
too much that he
too
has
much turmoil,
not dealt with.
And I think it's like, it's taken away from his craft. Now, Pharrell, here it is. Pharrell, he just laid back, getting his bread as he does. It ain't all this what you call it. Only time you really hear about Pharrell is either fashion issue or he might have took a beat and somebody's like, oh, he stole something from me. You know what I'm saying? Music wise. But other than that, you don't really hear none of that other shit with Pharrell. But anyway, Pharrell's versatility beat wise is so crazy. Like Kanye's versatile too. But Pharrell, like for real, that Star Trek shit, he's out there, yo. Yeah. He explores.
I'm not gonna cap. In Kanye's defense, I will say that I think that they are in two different lanes. Like they don't make the same type of music. But I do think that Kanye, I think that his antics, his behavior overshadows his music. It's just how you said you were excited to hear music from him outside of his marriage. You know, normally you think when people go through a breakthrough, they're gonna make good music, the writing's gonna be fire, you know, they got some shit to let out. Kanye pretty much cried like a bitch the whole album about Kim and made it about her, you know? So it was just more drama in his music. So not saying it was all bad, it was all drama filled, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I think that they're not in the same lane, but I also think that Kanye's behavior does have a big impact on his music, whether or not we want to hear it, especially when he's still being petty in his music.
Right.
I don't know. Kanye go too far for me sometimes. I'll still listen, but I'm not excited to do so.
I'm not excited to do so at all.
Pharrell is going to excite you. That's what I think it is.
His happy.
Mr. Skateboard P. Mr. Skateboard P is going to just do what he does, yo. Like Pharrell give you heavy metal. Pharrell give you fucking some hip hop. He give you some R&B. He give you some Jamaican shit. Like he's like he touches like every fucking thing.
Right. He's gonna give you everything, and it's at any and everybody. It's for any and everybody. Literally, touches everything.
You know what I always wondered though?
What's that?
When he fucks with the drift punks, right? Or is it the draft punks?
Daft Punk.
Daft Punk. When he fucks with them.
It's that techno group.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's like electronic.
So does he do techno? Does he make beats with them on their albums, or do they just supply everything and he supplies the vocals and shit like that?
I can see him producing it. I can see him doing it.
You talking about Pharrell with Daft Punk?
Yeah, as far as like EDM music.
Oh, he probably has a lot of hands-on shit with it. I didn't even know he worked with them that much.
Yo, fam, I think I want to say he has 2 albums with them.
He's always at the festivals and stuff.
Not 2 songs, 2 albums.
Got you. I fuck with Daft Punk though, but I definitely think Pharrell's gonna be on a different vibe. Pharrell is one of the few producers that knows how to produce for artists where it's like, okay, you can tell he made this beat for this person. And then it's not like a beat that was just like lying around that he pulled out and he was like, oh, I like that.
It's more like, let me make this music that caters to his style or his genre. He knows how what he does.
And he knows how to make some hardcore shit too. as we can all probably remember with grinding. Dum, dum, dum. You know, so
this is true.
That's gonna be an album I check for to see what it sounds like and to see who made the better beats. Because I know Pusha T's bars is gonna be tough regardless. So I'm gonna be listening like, okay, who made the better beats? You know. All right, but let's move this on. We're gonna move this on by still staying on Ye a little bit. Ye, right. She's been a little all over the place lately, but he has 3 posts on his Instagram. 2 of them are poems. One is called Divorce. The other is called Dead. Have either of y'all seen this?
I saw Dead, but I didn't really pay attention.
Have you read any of the poetry?
No, I did not.
You didn't? Okay, so I think he released Divorce first. You see? Yeah, he released Divorce first, then Dead. So this is Divorce. Let me see if I can read it because the words were pretty small. You know, let me actually.
I think that's why I didn't.
Let me show you. This is what the shit looked like. This is what the photo looked like that he posted on his Instagram. I'm gonna read some of these words. I gotta zoom in on this one. Right. So, oh shit. Y'all didn't even see what I was trying to show y'all. So that's the cover and shit. So that's the picture that he posted. Now I'm gonna zoom in and see what the hell I can read on this. It says divorce. Feels like a full-blown COVID. Divorce feels like what the fuck is this? I can't even read the whole shit. The shit is so fucking tiny, y'all. You kind of feel like your daughter don't know shit. Divorce feels like you're walking on glass. Divorce feels like you're running through a glass wall. Divorce feels like you're being bullied in a class hall. Divorce feels like you're getting beat up in the mall. What? Divorce feels like your hand was burned on the stove. Divorce feels like you were dragged over coals. Divorce feels like grandma never gets over that cold. Divorce feels like the first day of the Super Bowl and your ankle rolls. Divorce feels like the first play in the Super Bowl and your ankle rolls. Feels like your kids were snatched from your control. Divorce feels like you've been shot and what? And traffic is slow. Oh shit. Divorce feels like heavy breathing. Divorce feels like suffocating, barely breathing. That was just
Cheryl said he need to go to the nut house.
I just saw that.
He do need some help. Listen.
I'm not gonna read the rest of the
Divorce wouldn't have been that damn bad for him if he would have just left that damn lady alone. He got so many other issues just because he didn't know how to let go, you know? I think there's a difference between, definitely control. I think there's a difference between like, okay, I'm not gonna give up on us. And if I can't have you, nobody can. Like I'm not gonna leave you alone type shit. There's like a fine line between the two. When you know, it's like, okay, all right, that's cute. You fighting for us. All right. You know, then it's like, okay, sir, you're stalking me. You're doing too much.
Yeah, he did get a little extra.
He's been doing too much.
He did get extra.
I don't know. Divorce wouldn't have been that hard for him if he didn't do all of that. I'm not saying divorce doesn't hurt, but I'm sure he's known that his marriage was coming to an end. I'm sure there were several signs before it just happened.
Which is his next poetry release, which is called Dead. Dead. No one wanted to tell me I was dead. And only people that would talk to me were in my head. No one wanted to tell me I was dead. Only people who love me would visit in their dreams instead. They would come to my grave and sprinkle some bread. So on my tombstones, the bird would be fed. This is weird. This is weird. This is very weird. You know, I would give new requests, but nothing was said because no one wanted to tell me that. But you wrote this, so you're not dead. You're alive, brother. You're alive. You know?
Let that lady go. Leave that lady alone. Damn. Leave her alone.
Now, I hope Kanye doesn't really think he's dying. Well, technically he is dying. We're all dying, but
he's wildering like a flower.
Kanye is
because
he
was
dramatic.
over in those bushes, dressed up in a green suit, trying to see what was going on in Kim's house.
Man,
he's
Kanye.
wild for that. He's wild. That's when you knew he lost it at the beginning. You knew he lost it. Everything else was like regular. But now, that right there,
Kanye done lost it a few times.
Now, he probably would never. Do you think anybody would boo Kanye? Like if he came out with this, you think motherfuckers would be like, boo, like Riley on the Boondock?
You know what it is?
But I think Kanye can get booed.
But you know what's so crazy?
What's that?
Kanye and Ye got a whole different type of crowd. What you call it? Like you got a couple of like hardcore hip hop heads, depending on where you go. But I've been to a Ye concert here in New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell you that you probably could have seen me in the crowd,
Rocco's mad white people.
Mad, yo, fam, like you could pick us out, like we were like spread out in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I went to Yeezus. And I actually took my kids with me as well. My kids went to Yeezus as well. And I was like, this is weird, yo. This is weird. He like had the mask on most of the show. I was like,
that's the concert he had the mountain?
Yeah.
On the stage? Okay, I went to the same concert.
Yeah.
Not the same day you went, but I went to the same.
Right, you went to that tour. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Khary over here in the chat says, yo, my problem with Kanye is that he is very empowered to reach for his happiness, but fails every time. I don't expect this life to be easy, but that nigga really doesn't seem to ever achieve happiness. Always find something to fucking complain about, huh? There's always something to fucking complain about.
I think that'd be the problem with like successful people like this when you see them kind of like spiral.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because they don't have like true happiness. Like somebody like Kanye, this man is a billionaire. He can have literally whatever he wants. He can have anybody he wants. He doesn't really have family, and it's like definitely seeing the way that he thinks and the way that he behaves. I definitely think that his idea of love is different than the rest of ours, of course. And then being that he can have whatever he wants naturally, not naturally, but I do believe he is controlling, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then he's different. Like his brain is a little different. So I feel like for him, he just hasn't found genuine happiness. Like, and that's why a lot of them spiral like this. It's like you have everything else. It's not like regular people trying to make ends meet, you know, and you're creating memories, and not saying that that's not, you have complete happiness then too. But it's just like, all right, now what? Now what? It's just a lot of pride and ego. Like,
yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm.
Wayne says that's Kanye West is giving a pre-stalker.
Most definitely.
That nigga, that's what he is, yo. Like I said, it goes back to what I said. Any nigga that dressed up in a bush suit to go next door, after they bought the house next door, pre-stalker, that nigga stalking. There ain't no pre to it. That nigga stalking, yo.
That nigga give me, he give me.
But
I set him up in Paris vibes.
check this. But I think that poor stalking and rich stalking is two different things. I'm just saying. Because if Kanye had been like a broke dude doing that, they'd have locked his ass up already. He been a broke baby daddy, they'd have locked his ass up already.
Which is fucked up. Because all he wants to do is see his kids. He's just going about it very bad way.
Right.
Well,
I think his behavior is why he couldn't see his kids. I don't think Kim was one of those, oh, we broke up, you can't have your kids. I think they broke up. He started showing his ass and acting crazy. She's like, nah.
Right. I don't need my kids being around that shit.
Yeah, nah, you wildin'.
Like, I was going to say, like, he probably does want to see his kids, but there's probably other motives behind seeing the kids.
Word, fam.
You know? But I do think publicly Kanye isn't very familiar with failure in the public. You know?
Rejection.
His albums all succeeded. They went along his plan, his idea, the way he said it should go. This, you know, it wasn't like this like the labels that said, hey, this is how you should do it. The labels initially was like, yo, we don't even believe in you. But because his vision has always been accomplished and achieved, and things have always gone his way, I said it before, I think this might be one of the issues. He doesn't know how to take failure and rejection like this.
I can believe that.
Burnt bread. We got burnt bread. I actually wondered, I said, you know what, is there bread in the oven? I was like, is there bread in the oven?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's bread in the oven. That was supposed to go with
cakes and pies.
Oh my God.
I
completely forgot it was in there. I'm smelling something like, why is somebody cooking something in here?
All right, but let's move this on though. Gas is high as hell. I think we've all noticed that.
Let's get to it. My nigga.
Gas is Beez is ready to talk about it. Yeah, I went to the gas station today. That shit said $4.99. I was like, whoa. Just 2 days ago, it was like $4.20 something. And this was like premium. My car takes premium. I'm buying a skateboard because $5 a gallon? Nah, son. What you saying, Beez? My bad, yo.
Yeah. I cram to understand, yo. Why?
Why?
Why are we? Hold on. First and foremost, the gas prices is up for a fucking war that we over here in the U.S., we don't really know what the fuck is going on. They probably just treating them black niggas bad. It's 200 of them over there. You know what I'm saying? They treating them bad. They just shooing them out. You know, I mean, I believe there's some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's going on like the way it is. You know, because them niggas is running out of gas over there in Russia and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? And during the war, you know,
running out of bullets.
Well, they're running out of it. They're running out of it because of supply lines, not because they don't have gas to actually get the gas there.
But let me get
they're
to
not
it.
out of fuel.
I'm over exaggerating.
You know,
I'm over exaggerating the situation. But what I'm saying is, we've been in mad fucking wars, my nigga.
Every war, gas goes up.
Fam. Not like this, my nigga.
Gas goes up and then it takes his ass back down.
But
it
listen,
never goes back down to what it was.
This is true.
All them shits that we was in, my
explains
nigga,
why gas is so high right now. You just said it right now. All the shits we was in. Now, every time we in something, it goes up and never goes back to where it was. So if it was at $2.25 before the war, went up to $3, it comes back down to $2.75.
I ain't mad at that.
And now we're like,
as it don't stop it. Stay at $4, you know?
Yeah.
Listen, and 4 is y'all's problem. 4 is not my problem. Okay? Listen, my cute little Nissan takes what, 87? I can do premium.
Listen, so do my Honda.
$4 ain't my problem right now. But I ain't gonna cap. I was a little upset when I go and put 30 and I'm not full. I'm not full at 30. Like, wait a minute. So
it hurts your feelings, don't it?
And I'm not nowhere near full either. I gotta put in 40 now. I'm not okay
you can't even spit that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even spit.
I put in $20 the other day. That shit added 4 gallons.
You probably go down the street, come back,
I believe
be out of gas.
But check it out. They say gas prices have been rising due to the conflict and in anticipation of potential sanctions on the Russian energy sector, which we get a little bit of oil from Russia. Not a whole lot, a little bit. But now we have sanctions on them, and they're saying these prices are going up because they're going to be getting less barrels and shit like that, where they estimate we get about 700,000 barrels of Russian oil a month, which, as Khary over here in the chat says, the U.S. only gets 7% of its oil from Russia and related sources, but the price hikes are already getting close to 20%. The rise in price is outpacing the gap in supply. This is some bullshit. I totally agree with you, and I posted this on my Twitter today that say gas companies love wars because they change prices and the prices fluctuate based on anticipation of some shit that might happen. And this anticipation isn't like, oh, within the next month, we're not going to have any gas. They're like, you know what? Within the next 2 years, we're not going to have gas, so let's up the price now, which is wild.
Oh, hell.
So these are in anticipation. So it's like, hey, Khary, there's going to be a hurricane this year. How much do you think it's going to cost you in damage? And I could just guess and say, hey, you know what? It's probably going to cost me $20,000 in damage, even though I've never really had damage before from any hurricane. But I can just tell you what it is.
I get what you're saying.
To where that's exactly what the gas companies do. So they're not out of gas. They're not running low on gas.
That's just their number.
They just say, you know what? We might run low in a couple of years, and guess what? We ain't gonna be able to make that money because we ain't got it. So let's make this money now.
Did you see the article where it was like a news article or something where they were saying how many people died and they showed all the dead people on the ground with the bags in like body bags?
Oh yeah.
And then somebody in the bag started moving and shit.
Yes.
And the little Asian lady runs over to tell the nigga to stop moving.
Zipping himself up. You know, that's the thing. That's the thing with the internet. I'm not sure if that was like some real shit or if that was something from like a satire website or something.
Yo, listen, that shit could have been some shit from a Russian comedy or Ukrainian comedy. You know, they sense of humor be wild like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got a bunch of Benny Hill ass niggas over there. You feel me?
Benny Hill ass niggas. Benny Hill was a funny ass show too, by the way.
He was. Yo, Tati, the nigga said nothing.
You can actually pull that shit up on YouTube and just wild out.
Nigga said nothing.
It was a fun show. It was a fun show.
Nigga said nothing. Funny as hell.
Man.
All right, but
nasty too. Yeah, he was a nasty motherfucker.
Let's see what else. Cheryl says, I bet by Memorial Day it's going to be $6 per gallon. Now,
I hope not.
Is the price of gas limiting anybody's travel plans?
Nah.
It might limit me and Mo.
Right.
$6 a gallon by Memorial Day?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
That means by the end of the year, can you imagine where it's gonna be at? If gas gets to $10,
you know that means that even a little economy car to fill that shit up, niggas gonna be spending like fucking $70 for their car. You put like 7 gallons in their fucking car, my nigga.
I'm gonna fill my car up. Am I gonna be going all the places that I'm going right now? No.
No?
I'll be in the house.
Y'all
better come see me. Carpool.
Oh, so
electric scooter.
So now let's
electric scooter like a motherfucker.
Now here goes a question. So Kimmy Cat in the chat says, "Yo, get your plane tickets because that is going up."
That is true.
You know,
this is true.
Now, but that if that goes up, that's going to go up. We know plane tickets going to go up because of gas prices. Are my Uber Eats orders going to be more expensive now?
Most definitely.
Are your Uber Eats orders going to be more expensive? I can't.
Yeah. I'm just
from point A to point B. You know,
right.
Uber is supposed to be cheaper than taxis, but at that point,
right.
You
know. So, because I was just thinking to myself, hey, you know what? If gas does get ridiculous, I'm just gonna start ordering delivery for pretty much everything: groceries, fast food. I mean, food deliveries, grocery deliveries. If I need fucking toothpaste, that's gonna be included with the groceries and all that shit, you know? But now I'm like, you know what? Now is that gonna be cheaper?
That's a nice way to keep niggas in the house too.
Is that gonna be cheaper than actually driving to the store and getting what I need? And Biden said, hey, it's time to go back to work. It's $5 a gallon of gas. That man is out of touch.
Biden worried about the wrong shit right now. He worried about it. He needs to be worried about how he's going to get rid of these student loans. Like he said, that's what you need to be focused on. Actually, you worry about people working about from that home. No more.
That was
they not hurting nobody.
That was marketing.
Of course it was.
That was marketing.
But I need you to focus on that. I need you to focus.
That was only marketing. It wasn't actual to do. It wasn't actual to do. Wayne says he works at FedEx and the deliveries are going up. So because of the gas increases, it's costing a little more to deliver, which is, I think that gas goes up, everything goes up in price, huh? Is weed gonna go up in price?
Everything. Groceries.
Fast
food.
Did you say what?
I said, is weed prices gonna go up now too?
Your plug waxing your ass. And definitely is not dropping it off.
Cheryl said, yo, oh Lord, Khary, please don't say Uber Eats and DoorDash fees might go up. But you might be right. So I guess you be on that Uber Eats and DoorDash too, huh? Yeah. Those fees are gonna go up.
You want to cook.
Those fees are gonna go up. Yeah, man. So gas is crazy. I am gonna start limiting myself because I have been just driving. Let me just drive here, drive there, drive here, drive there. You know, when I was in New York, I was driving all over the place. No care. I just put some gas in there. Now, if I gotta go somewhere, and 2 gallons of gas is gonna cost me $10, and now I gotta factor in how far is this place? How many miles per gallon your car get?
Yes.
Only 7 miles per gallon. We ain't going nowhere in your car. You know? Oh, your car take 18 miles per gallon. All right, let's take your car. Either y'all ever think about that? How many miles? How far does my car go in a gallon of gas?
Nah, I just fill up, and you know, I pay attention to when I run out of gas, how quickly I ran out of gas. And if I run out of gas too quickly, too many times, yeah, now it's time for me to stay my ass home. I filled up 4 times this week. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna stay home.
Gotcha.
Not even stay home, but just, you know, unnecessary place.
But let's move this on. Let's see. Oh, real quick, women's basketball. Do either of y'all watch women's basketball? No. Beez?
No, I haven't watched recently.
No WNBA and nothing like that? Now, do you think you would actually watch it if women started dunking on other women?
Yo, fam, Are you talking about that shit that just recently happened? Because that was crazy.
Yes, that's what made me bring this topic up, Beez. You know, past couple of weeks, I saw some people posting things like, yo, what's going on here, yo? I gotta it's like my audio keep acting up for some reason. Right? Cheryl says, yeah, she watches it. But no, that video you're talking about, Beez, where that girl got the ball, boom, went down court, went up, and yammed that shit, and then hung on a basket. I was like, yo, that is wow.
Yo, and you know what makes it even wilder?
What's that?
That was fucking high school.
That was high school?
That was fucking high school. Yes.
Now, a few weeks back, people was talking about, I was in some type of discussion going on over here. All right. I was in I was in a discussion where they were talking about whether the WNBA is gonna last. Right? Give me 1 second over here. Got a little technical difficulty.
Why? Because there's no like that.
A little bit of technical difficulty. I was asking whether it's gonna last because viewership is down on the WNBA, and one of my points was the women are good, the women are skilled, but it's just not enough action. It's not action packed. It's like there's no high flying dunks. There's no alley oops. There's none of that going on. There's none of that excitement of the game that goes on in the NBA. And I wondered, hey, if they lowered the rim a couple of inches, would that make a difference? If how tall is the rim right now? Like 10 feet or something like that?
10 feet.
10
feet, brother.
10 feet. If the rim was lowered to maybe 8 feet, would that make a difference for the women?
I don't think the women would go for that.
You don't think women would go for that?
Yeah. I don't think that the women. Hello? I hear nothing. Oh. What the hell is going on? Yo, come on. No? You hear that? You hear that?
Yeah, we hear you, Beez. We hear you, Beez. We just didn't. Something's going on with the setup on my end. All right, let's see. All right. There's something going on my system.
The hell going on here? Police then came and they still down there dancing.
All right. I think we back. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm sorry, but you got cut off. What you were saying though, B? Who was talking? Who was saying? Somebody was saying something. I forgot what I was saying.
I don't even remember. That just threw me off.
We're able to hear you, B. Something's going on with the mic, the connection on my side, which was causing it to act up. And it's kind of been going like that a little bit the whole stream. So I'm gonna have to look at this tomorrow actually and see what's going on. But yeah, it definitely threw us off track. Oh, Tati said that the women wouldn't like the rim lowered because they want to feel equal.
Oh yeah, I did say that.
Okay.
I said I don't think they're gonna go for that. But now, will it help them though? Like being real, like talking numbers. There's a lot more men basketball players that are close. They're like 6, 7 foot. Women don't really, not saying that there's not tall women, But for women, it's normally like 6 foot is very tall, you know?
Yes.
They
yes,
not
I
really
agree.
getting the 7 foot, you know? So I could see that if they lowered the rim. I don't think that they're going to go for that, you know? I think they're gonna give pushback. Or would give pushback.
I say no. Because women are gonna be like, nah, we want to be like, they want to be like the men when it comes to basketball. Like they want to be treated like how the men are treated. Like you understand what I'm saying? They want their game to be respected, like how on the same terms. You know what I'm saying? So I see that as it's like, yeah, you're doing that, but you're not doing that at what the sport is really called for, what you really started playing on. You understand what I'm saying? You just can't go out of nowhere because you want to bring a little more entertainment. I mean, slightly they'll probably slowly like bring it down, and then like out of nowhere you'd be like, well, you know, the rim is 8 feet for women. You understand what I'm saying? Just like the ball is smaller too.
I don't think the height of the rim is going to affect the shot very much. You know, if anything, they could put the 3-point line a little farther out. I think that's just going to make the game a little more action-packed, where women to be more flying. Where Cheryl in the chat said Lisa Leslie, WNBA player, used to dunk. She did dunk a couple of times. She's 6'5", but she didn't bang it on nobody. You know, it was like
she didn't dunk like Cheryl.
It was like it was a dunk for a lady. That wasn't.
You gotta see this clip, like she dunked that shit like she was a dude, yo.
Yeah.
And she was a dude, yo.
Yeah, and then hung on the rim.
Because I had to look at it like 2-3 times because it's a phenomenal dunk on the break. Like it ain't like it's a whack dunk on the break, or like, you know, it's a light like Lisa Leslie dunked, and I seen her dunk before. And Lisa Leslie's was like, she got a break, nobody's gonna run up on her real quick, and she went for it. Homegirl, there's a foul involved in this shit and all that. Like this shit was rough.
Yeah, what is going on? Something's going on. We might have to shut it down a little early because of that, man. But because of this damn audio issue right now, I'm not sure what's going on. But I was looking for I was trying to find the dunk, and I saw it.
I was trying to find it too.
I should have shared that shit. If I would have shared it, it would have been easy to find.
Oh, hold up. Okay, I got you.
Was it a new or old video? It's from last year?
It was posted like a day or so ago.
No, that shit was like yeah.
What the girl looked like? She was light skinned with locks.
I don't recall. I just recall seeing somebody fly high and banging on somebody. Let's see.
Okay, hold up. Hold up. I got y'all. I got you. Because I sent that to my man. Wait. Okay, hold on. We gonna position this right. Does that go up? Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. I wonder if this is...
Yo, are you looking, Tati?
Yeah. I'm looking at one that was posted a month ago on YouTube. Her name was Candace Parker.
Here we go.
For the ad to be over.
Yeah, she yammed that joint from...
I can't see that. You gotta send it to the group, Beez.
Yeah, why don't you just send me the link, Beez? Just share that to me.
All right, I got you. All right. Yeah, you know I don't be technical.
Yeah, all you gotta do is share it to me.
There you go.
You're right. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I do like basketball. I actually enjoy watching basketball games.
Yep, you sent it to me.
But at the same time,
so now we can actually come over here.
I don't watch WNBA just because of the same reason y'all said. Like, it's not really action
high flying. It's not action packed. It's not making you be like, yo! It's not making you jump out your seat.
Give me a second. I have to get my juice.
So this is what Beez said. This shit was looking like this. Oh.
That's crazy.
Let's see. Let me let that play one more time, yo.
You see the men in the video? Just stunned.
Boom. And hung on the rim.
What? With one arm.
She's a beast for that.
That's crazy. What? You said this is high school basketball? Because they do.
Yes. Ain't no college shit. This is high school.
Yeah, that's wild, yo.
She been in her backyard, probably just running, jumping at the rim with no ball for the longest, and then
doing
she was
mad
just
leg
like, you know
exercise.
what, I can do it.
Oh, look at the chat. Look at damn.
Yeah.
Wow. Yo, she has hops. She isn't that tall.
She really is not that tall.
Yo.
Do you think that she knew she was gonna dunk that, or do you think
she was ready for that?
But wait,
she was ready
do
for
you
that.
think she
she was ready. Yeah, she was Tati, no, listen.
She was looking for that.
She was waiting for that break.
You right.
All her fucking life, yo. She was like, that, there it is. Here go my shine.
That was probably her play though.
They
probably told her to shoot it, and she was like, all right, let me show out.
Because I tell you what.
She caught that bitch with one hand.
There's been people that dunked. There's been women that dunked. But we have not seen a woman posterize somebody.
Backward.
We have not seen somebody get posterized. And that's one of the things that made me say, hey, if there was 8-foot rims, would there be a lot more posterizing in the WNBA?
Yeah, because the rims in schools are how tall? They're not the same.
Let me tell you like this, though. I feel like when she got the ball, you heard in the background, hold up, or go up. That was her father. That was her father, or that was her brother. No, that was somebody who has a lot of construction dealing with her basketball fucking mentality. You feel what I'm saying?
Knew her
skills
and abilities.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever that was knew her skills.
What I'm saying
is
exactly like her pop. If that was her pops was like, "Yo, this is her moment. Go, get that baby girl," and she went.
Right.
She went and got that with the passion, yo.
She really did, though. She ate that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being that person that got dunked on? Dang.
Well,
like goddamn,
you can't be mad.
Jump. She did jump.
Yeah, but I don't even think I think even as the person that got dunked on, you still got to congratulate her for being the one that dunked on you.
Yeah.
Like, damn, you the first one. I'm the first person to get dunked on. Oh shit.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna feel too good. Like, this bitch really just dunked.
Go down in history, the first female to be dunked on in a game by another woman.
Yo, now check it out like this. If she's not a head case, because she can still be a head case basketball-wise, you know. That's why some females don't make it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like with the men. You be a head case, you don't make it. But if she's not a head case and she can shoot, and she can like shoot the rock, you may see she may be the coming of the female Jordan.
She was wearing 23.
You feel me?
But I'm not sure if she's coming. I'm not sure if she's following.
I'm sure
Jordan or LeBron.
If she's high school, I'm just saying if she's high school, she's not what you call it. But like I said, if she got a father,
what you call it? What's
her life with that?
I don't know. I don't know what you call it is. You said if she's in high school, she's not what you call it. I'm not sure what that meant.
Oh shit, me neither.
I knew he was going to say
I was going.
Me either.
Because I couldn't get it out, and that's what you call it was about.
All right, well let's move this on. We're gonna go ahead. Yeah, this mic killing me right now. We're gonna jump into our topic tonight: men versus women. Who hates more? Who are the bigger haters, men or women? And what brought me amongst this topic tonight is for the past few weeks, I've been on Twitter, and I be going through shit and reading shit and commenting on shit. And it's either a man hating a woman or a woman hating a man. And the comments going crazy on women are like, oh yeah, that's right. That niggas ain't this and da 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 da. Or if it's about a woman, niggas be like, oh yeah, that bitch is the bitch, and they just be going on a tirade to the point where there's like a perception that y'all niggas just hate women or y'all women just hate men. Because there's a lot of men and women bashing going on. So I said to myself, you know what? I wonder if there's like some way I can take a poll and start tracking to see which gender actually does the most hating and bashing of the other.
If you ask me, I think it's equal. Really.
You think
really
it's equal?
Truly, I think it's equal. I think there's just as many men bashing women as there are women bashing men.
Yeah.
I'll say it vice versa too. I think there's just as many women bashing men as there are men bashing women. Say it both ways, so everybody feel comfortable.
Now,
I thought the mic went out again.
No, I'm just trying to think of how to phrase this on how specific gender has one or two or a couple of bad instances, and now a whole gender is like ain't shit.
You know how though? Everybody's doing the same shit to each other. So that's why I say it's equal, because just as many niggas that men that aren't shit or they act ain't shit, however you want to say it, there are women that ain't shit either. There are people, maybe it's not even that they're not shit. It's just that people are scarred. And I think that I think that men or women are doing it to each other, is what I'm saying. So that's why I say it's equal. I think that when a man screws over a woman is also screwing over a man. Like in any and every situation. So I think that I think it's safe to say it's equal.
So there's a big revenge problem going on out there, huh?
Maybe not revenge, but like in a way, maybe not revenge, but in a way, like normally in situations that don't work out, it's a man saying, oh, well, she didn't do X, Y, and Z for me. And on the same hand, it's a woman saying, oh, he didn't do X, Y, and Z for me. And, half of these are not half. A good portion of them are not healthy relationships. So I think that because they're doing it to each other, it's safe to say that it's equal. Because it can't just be. I don't ever see men or women saying, okay, well, niggas ain't shit just because I feel like niggas ain't shit. Yeah. Or men being like, women ain't shit, bitches ain't shit just because I feel like it's something that happened. And it's probably something that's happened over and over again.
Yeah.
I think it's equal.
From
I think it's equal.
I've rarely just had a motherfucker say just plain and simple niggas ain't shit or bitches ain't shit. Unless, of course, they was tired of explaining why they felt that way. Like, I said so,
I've heard it. I've heard it. I just think it's every action has a reaction. Like, I think of it as a...
You know what it is?
What?
Like, who's the worst out the two? Who hates more? I think that I'm gonna honestly say, I think niggas hate more. Cause niggas do some fucking sneaky bitch shit behind a nigga back. But females, you got females that do that shit too. But niggas do it like it's a different type of slimy way that niggas be doing that shit. You know what I mean? Like, and you be like, yo, why? You know what I mean? But women saying like niggas ain't shit, niggas saying women ain't shit, it'll all be like one incident. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand a lot of shit that you get is because you attract what you're looking for, regardless of the fact. And that's why, like, not to say this shit is right, but somehow, you know how some people get in abusive relationships, and you, like, some females, you got a homegirl, and it's like, yo, every time you turn around, she in an abusive relationship. So how the fuck did she get into that? You know what I'm saying? She attracted that. You got men that's out there in abusive relationships, or, you know, other types of shit that goes on. Like, you be like, oh, every chick he get, she cheats on him. But it's like, that's what the nigga attracts. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I think I agree, but I feel like, and we had this conversation the other day, like, I don't think that you always necessarily attract what you're looking for, or situations or relationships don't work out because something in you attracted the situation. I don't always think that. I think that people have free will. I think that sometimes people have been fucked over and hurt people. So it don't matter what you looking for, what you attract, even if you are looking for a healthy relationship. If you end up, and sometimes when people talk about red flags, like, oh, you should have saw the red flags up front. I think that, like, you never know until you know. Like, some people gonna hide that shit until it just comes out, or until they get what they want out the situation. I think that everybody has free will. I don't think it's always you attracted this. I think people also make conscious decisions to not be shit or to do people dirty.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
people
always a direct reflection of yourself. I don't think so.
But I
not
think,
always, but I agree.
I personally think all red flags have been like thrown out. It's just whether that they was recognized or not as red flags.
As a red flag,
right? Because like whenever some crazy shit happened in my life, I could always look back and say, "Up, yeah, there were the red flags I ignored."
I don't know. I think in most cases, yes, but I've also know that some people will hide it. Like if let's say a guy want to get with a girl just to have sex with her, or for whatever reason, like, he's gonna do what he has to do to get what he wants. He's not just going to. It's not always a situation of, okay, well, okay, I should have saw when he was whining and dining me, or when he was doing X, Y, and Z for me. It ain't always that simple. Sometimes people really do mask their real intentions until you really just find out. I don't think it's always, oh, the red flags were there and I just didn't recognize them as red flags. No, I think sometimes people do mask what they trying to do.
Well, I think you can only mask things for but so long.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that the red flags are not always there for you to recognize as red flags. So once they so long happen and now you see, oh, well, damn, this is who this person really is, or this is what they really wanted. Now you know, but you ain't know until you knew. That's what I'm saying. It's not always red flags up front. Like, damn, I should have saw that. Nah, some people really out here playing like that.
But you got to think about it too, like this. Depending on the person, what may be a red flag for you may not be a red flag for me. You understand what I'm saying? Because, like I said, some people, it's all about the eye perception of the thing in the situation. You understand what I'm saying? We all are different characters. We like certain things. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes you let certain things that you like outweigh the red flags. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you be like, oh, okay, her ass is nice, or he's shaped right, he's handsome, he's tall, whatever. You know, he looks like he makes a decent amount of money, whatever. But then it's like, but the nigga's mad aggressively, like rough with you, or the nigga talks to you a certain type of way, or you know what I'm saying? And you're like, you know what I mean? And like, basically the nigga shows you like a lot of shit like he doesn't care for you, but you overlook that, and you're like, oh, but he's so handsome. Da da da. When you first, you get what I'm saying. When you first,
I get what you're saying.
Meet whoever, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times that's why you see a lot of couples where you be like, oh, yo, she's bad. He's mad ugly. You understand what I'm saying? She could have got a better nigga than that. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes those be the people that just accept that their person isn't what they look like in their head. You feel what I'm saying? And what you have going on in your head sometimes makes you look at the opposite sex or whatever, like that when dealing with them in the situation in which we talking.
This is fact.
Yeah.
This is fact.
Not many people call Jay-Z ugly anymore.
Nah, Jay-Z is still ugly.
Because he has
got
money.
A lot of money, but he's still ugly.
Now, I was thinking, as y'all was talking, I was thinking about it. I said, you know what? I'm going to say women are the biggest haters when it comes to gender. And I'm going to say that because a woman will have a breakup, be over the shit, but still be like, I'm not talking to no niggas because niggas ain't shit or blah, 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 right? Whereas a man, once he feels he's over it and shit like that, he be like, all right, I'm going to get to know her and see if she ain't shit.
You know what I mean? I don't think that's always true. But you're entitled to your opinion.
Do you see what I'm saying, though?
I see what you're saying, but I don't think all women are just like, okay, I just think all niggas ain't shit. And even the part when you said that a woman will go through some shit and then go through a breakup and then be like, oh, well, I'm not talking to no niggas. Nah, a woman is still gonna talk to men. They're not gonna take them serious, and it's not that they're not gonna take every one of them serious. They probably are gonna have to I'm not gonna cap. It don't make sense, but the man will probably have to come in and show a little bit more initiative than a regular ass nigga would if she didn't just go through that situation. It doesn't mean she's not gonna talk to men. It doesn't mean that she's not gonna get to know him first. It's just gonna be that the first thing you do, now I'm looking for flags. That first flag you did, you out of there. Not even take you serious. I don't think it's that.
And that's why I think women are bigger haters. Because women go in looking for flags.
I did not say that.
Facts.
I did not say that. That is not what I said.
You go in looking for flags.
That is not what I said.
Where men just be like, I'll just be chilling and wait for one to just fly out, you know? I'm not looking for that shit. Gotta be like, look at this flag, motherfucker.
I did not say that. What I said was the first flag she sees, you dead. Nah. Ain't gotta mean she looking for it, but the first one, you gone. You out of there.
Why? When you haven't even confirmed it.
What do you mean? Haven't confirmed it? If it's a flag, it's a fucking flag. Now we gotta confirm flags. Who are you confirming with? Who?
Now we gotta confirm flags.
Yes.
So wait a minute. We just talked about, Beez just said that some flags are flags for some people and not for other people. So who exactly, if you think that something is a red flag, who are you confirming with?
Yourself, like you're saying yourself, huh?
Why wouldn't you think that I confirmed it if...
Because women be like, you know what? This nigga did not tie the bread properly. Red flag.
You see, that's a red flag.
See what I'm saying?
Right
because
you
got
a red flag right there.
And women, and that'll be a red flag because
I think this is women bashing right now. I think Khary is hating on women right now.
No, I'm giving descriptions of a. You can have
He's
more
making
than
an example.
More than a handful.
Women that'll be like, yo,
more than a handful.
Tied the bread wrong. That's
not
a red
confirming
flag.
The flag. You know? Who the fuck am I confirming it with? You?
Not the flag,
not the flag giver. I'm not gonna confirm with you.
Time out. You know what else is bad?
What's that?
I hate to say it, is when a woman sees a red flag and then she goes to the red flag committee.
which is social media.
The Red Flag Committee will always
flag on the motherfucking play. God damn it.
Yo.
Man,
the red flag,
right
and
when you're right.
That's a sad thing. Cause listen, you know what's so crazy?
What's that?
The happy chicks in the Red Flag Committee is gonna be like, girl, nah, don't stress that. That's minor. He tied the bread. You can teach him that. You know what I'm saying? but the ones that are miserable in life, I'll be like, yo, I knew he didn't tie the bread when you first met him, girl.
Man,
I knew that was gonna be the breaking point.
That is terrible. That's terrible.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
He made a nice sandwich, but he ain't tied the bread.
I ain't gonna cap. My homegirls, I can't say that my homegirls are like that. I can't say that. I think my homegirls we hold each other accountable. And sometimes it'd be like, all right, nah, you tripping. You wildin'.
See, I don't know.
You wildin' right now. Just you gotta just chill.
See, I know better. I don't talk to my friends about my relationship problems really. Because No, because usually the solutions with the majority of my friends, excluding Beez, is go find some new pussy. I was in a 10+ year marriage. I tried to talk to one of my homeboys. This nigga said, go find some new pussy. You'll feel better.
Go get some ass. Should be all right.
Yeah.
That's how niggas answer to everything.
I was like, yo, this is not the advice I'm looking for. You know?
I need somebody that wants to be happy.
Yeah.
See, and that's the whole thing.
And then even when niggas do give you good advice and that don't work out, go get some new pussy. That's always added on.
Pretty much.
So that's why I'm kind of like to myself, personal shit like that. But sounds like somebody's about to take a bath.
Mo. Khary said it sounds like someone's trying to take a bath.
Man.
All right, so I see we're at a stalemate here between men versus women. I would go to the chat, but I kind of know which way it's going to go. The men are going to say women, the women are going to say men.
Wrap it up.
So we'll leave this at a stalemate. Let us know your thoughts in the chat or in the comments and shit like that on who's the bigger hater. I said women. Tati said 50-50. Beez agreed with the 50-50. So, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's move this on.
Niggas be hating. You got some niggas that got committees too.
Yeah.
And those committees fuck shit up too.
Yeah, there are some hating ass niggas out there.
Yeah, there are some hating ass niggas. Them committees will fuck some shit up.
I don't want to talk about them.
It ain't just the females.
When I say I don't want to talk about them, I want to talk about them because they're like, the ones I'm thinking about are the ones that just don't like a particular type of women. They hate a particular type of women, but I'm not even going to talk about those dudes. All right, but let's move on. We're going to get ready to get up out of here. But before we do, we're going to talk about this 5-year-old kid that put their hands on his teacher, and the teacher ended up being on a stretcher, taken to the hospital. She said, "Oh, I was feeling dizzy. I don't know what's going on. I was getting the hands put on me by this child." I'm not sure if that's how she sounded.
They're gonna put this little 5-year-old boy in juvie. He going to juvie early. And this happened in Florida. I hate to be like this, but ethnic backgrounds on this.
Florida teacher leaves classroom on stretcher after 5-year-old.
What county? What county?
Yeah, what county?
I'm not sure what county.
Curious.
You ain't gotta tell me anything else. I just need to know what county.
But you know what, too, though? This is why I stopped working with kids.
Pembroke Pines Police Department. Go ahead, Tati.
Listen, the kids I used to work with.
Tell me, Pembroke Pine. So And what was the kid? They never gave no name on the little kid. I at least
because he's 5 years old. They're not. He's 5 years old. They're not going to give you anything other than his age. They're not even going to show you a photo.
They just going to send him to juvie. They just going to send him to juvie.
You think he's going to juvie? I don't think he's going to juvie. He's 5.
He's too young.
They're probably going to get him mental. They're going to get him checked. I don't think he's.
They're going to say he's crazy.
Shit.
And they're going to give him some meds.
Not even mental health. They're going to say that he's 5 and he had a tantrum.
Fuck that. I'm going to go check this teacher.
Yeah.
How you let a 5-year-old fuck you up to where you're dazed and you faint? Fuck out of here. This bitch trying to motherfucking get some workers' compensation or some shit.
About to say, that's probably
ain't no 5-year-old knocking your ass the fuck out. If this 5-year-old got her ass feeling faint and dazed, they need to fire her just because she can't handle herself with a fucking 5-year-old.
I'm not gonna
you can't handle a kindergartner.
Word, Joe.
Trying to get some off days, and teachers are underpaid, and they in the I think she was trying to like you ever been in a car accident? You act like your neck and your back hurt. My neck and my back, but it was just a little fender bender.
Yeah, listen.
I think this is one of those situations.
They said they took the 5-year-old back to class too after, so I wonder.
He ain't getting in trouble.
I need to know.
Says two students, 4 and 5, were being disruptive in class, flipping chairs and throwing things at teachers. After they were taken to a cool-down room, the 5-year-old started attacking the teacher with his fists and feet. I'm sorry. No 5-year-old is kicking me to where I'm knocked out.
And see, this is why I was going to say.
It's like a rag doll.
I'm glad I don't work with.
I'm losing my job first and foremost.
Those kids
I don't give a fuck
bad.
as a parent. You should have told your kids how to fucking act from the beginning. I'm going old school, my nigga.
All you gotta do.
I'm whooping ass. I'm old school whooping ass. I'm grabbing one arm. I'm lifting ass in the air. My belt is coming off, and I am tearing. As how they say, I'm tanning some legs up. You hear me?
Hospitalized.
5-year-old fucking
5-year-old kid in class. God damn. They made a movie.
A 90-year-old teacher.
It
better not even be no young teacher. It better be a 90-year-old teacher.
They made a movie about this kid, right? Back in the days. It was like a prequel. It was like Problem Child. That kid put a couple of people in the hospital, right? Problem Child?
Yeah. The Nun.
Yeah. That's the only thing I could think of. And he didn't even actually physically hit nobody. That kid.
He was just causing mischief.
Yeah, he was just causing mischief, and people were just in his fucking path of destruction by accident. I'll be damned, yo. I'd be damned, y'all, if I let some 5-year-old kid hit.
You don't want to sit down.
Man, you know what? My kids have tried to get rowdy and like, no, I don't want to do this as a kid, and try to not let me do something like sit your ass in this car. They try to get out. It's not difficult to say sit your ass there and don't move. They don't have that type of strength to where they can actually, you can hold a child to where they can't even wiggle. A 5-year-old? This got to be like a 6'5" to be fucking doing some shit like this.
Yo, this is what I say, yo, this little nigga gotta be humongous, yo.
Oh my goodness.
He gotta be like the motherfucking Ellie Gande of babies and shit, yo. Little kids.
This is my Google search right now.
I'm gonna beat that baby ass.
I'm not the only one that searched this neither. How much do 5-year-olds weigh? Google autocomplete came up with that. At age 5, a typical child is 43 inches tall and 43 pounds.
But 43 see, now pounds. This is different for everybody's kid though, because
that's the average.
Right now.
So between 34 and 50.
But see, average is
also
special
different
needs?
Hold up though. Is he special needs?
We don't know. All we know is that he's 5.
Into consideration. Is this kid special needs? Because that could be something different. Like that's a whole different act out. You feel what I'm saying? If he's special needs, but if there's nothing wrong with little Timmy, I got a feeling that this is little Timmy. But I don't think this is Daquan.
Even special needs at 5-year-olds, you can restrain them pretty easily. Very little effort.
Yeah, no, but I can see like the. I get you. I'm not denying that you can't restrain it, but I'm just saying partaking as how the person went about it. Like they thought that they would just say stop, and the kid, would stop. Special needs, you may not understand stop at the time. As to a kid that he understands stop. He's just a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
They make it sound like this little kid jumped up, did a roundhouse in her face. She fell, and then he started doing like that fucking UFC shit where he's like just banging. They made it sound like he fucked her up. She went to the hospital on a stretcher from a 5-year-old.
Wayne Mills said allegedly.
A 5-year-old.
I got a 4-year-old right now. I just can't see her knocking my ass out. I just can't. I can't see that.
That's crazy. As a teacher that works with children, you should not be able to get fucked up by a 5-year-old.
But see, that's because I feel like sometimes people have different ways of approaching things. Like, I think some teachers, they don't play that shit. You're not finna play with them. Some teachers, especially new teachers, are more like, okay, I don't really know what I can and can't do. I remember being in school, there was a fight with a teacher. It was also a lady, and she didn't do nothing. She didn't block her face. She didn't stop it. She just ran right into the middle. That was her experience with fights. She probably ain't never seen a real fight before. And there was teachers, you start that shit, and they about to put you on the ground, on your neck, because they don't play that. Some people, that is their tolerance, and they don't really know, like, okay, what can I do? What can I not do? They also don't want to get in trouble or be seen as, oh, I'm putting my hands on a kid, no matter what the situation is, because they're the adult, so they can still, get in trouble.
With a 5-year-old, I can feel like I'm Neo from the Matrix.
But see, okay, but let me tell you this though. So when I was working with DCF, those kids was bad. Some of those kids was bad as hell, and they would. I had a little girl that tried to swing at me, and that's why I'm like, nah, I can't do this, because she hit me, I'ma whoop her ass, But at the same time, I've also had some people, some kids where it's like, I've had a 5-year-old didn't want to go into his daycare or whatever, and he was doing everything he could. He had to go to daycare, but I can't physically. The people, I could physically pick him up and take him in there as long as he stayed. He had to stay, but the daycare workers, they couldn't physically touch him like that. Like they were like, nah, you got to make him come inside. I can't grab him. I can't nothing. You have to do that. So I think it's different rules also. Some people don't want to get in trouble.
Book bag on your back, and now I grab the book bag and I carry the book bag along with you indoors.
But see, somebody could say that that's child abuse,
Hey,
so I don't know. I think it's a mix of her being scared,
device.
Not scared, but just not knowing the rules, and also just being weak as hell. I don't know. A 5-year-old is wild. That's wild. This wasn't a 9-year-old, 10-year-old, 12, 13. This was a 5-year-old. This is a toddler.
Yes, they still need to be in a car seat. A booster, at least.
A booster seat, most definitely. I got a 5-year-old. She come up to my hip. She tall as hell. Yeah. But I don't see her knocking my ass out, though.
By any chance. Let's move it on, though. To get ready to get up out of here. A Florida police chief was fired for discrimination. Now, When I say fired for discrimination, you might say to yourself, hey, what did this cracker do? But guess what? He wasn't fired for discrimination against white people. I mean, black people. He was fired for discrimination against white people because he was favoring non-white officers. Because he walked in, he saw a wall that had all of these captains or lieutenants and officers that was promoted and made high ranks, and it was very white. And he said, this wall is very white. This wall is too white. I'm going to change that. And they took that as part of evidence to say, hey, he was practicing discriminatory practices against officers.
Against his own people?
Yes.
They racist.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it sounds to me like officers in his department said, hey, he's making things fair for black people. That's racist.
Yo, see how it's flipped though?
Yeah. You know, now, not understanding being black or understanding black culture or understand not being white, period, I can see how something like that might sound racist to them. Oh, this wall is very white. I'm going to change that. It sounds like he's saying, hey, I'm going to just start promoting mad black people just because. No, it means I'm going to give people of color a chance to where they didn't have chances before, where before they was bypassed simply because they was black. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to see if they actually qualify. And if they are, they get promoted. This says that he's promoted probably about like 12 people so far. And out of those 12, I think maybe only 4 were black. No, 15. He promoted 15 people from August to November. Just 6 were ethnic or gender minorities.
If diversity makes you feel uncomfortable, you're the problem.
Right.
Literally.
Right.
Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't even see a way to justify it or to even understand it. Like, you know, if indeed there were so many people that got promotions and shit, and the wall was only filled of those people that got promotions and stuff that were white, that's the problem.
Right.
That's the problem.
And that's what he was trying to address. And this is him actually, the fired.
Yeah, he doesn't look like the type of guy that would do that.
You know, he's mixed race, as they say.
He does look a little Spanish and white.
Larry Scirotto. Scirotto. I'm not sure how to say it.
Scirotto. He's Italian.
Here goes another image of him getting sworn in.
They must have not liked him.
He's Italian and he's young.
I really feel like he's probably had more issues than just this. But this is what we're hearing about. I'm pretty sure he did one thing and they came after him for everything until they settled on this.
I think they mad that he made it to that point right there.
Yeah, I don't think this was the first incident.
Right. Now, with him being fired for discrimination, there is I read a story today about a police chief here in Tampa. Tampa Police Chief Mary O'Connor will go before the Tampa City Council for confirmation. Right now, she's the pick for police chief. The current mayor, Jane Castor, picked her for police chief, but she's facing some backlash because she has an arrest from 1995, where both her and her significant other were both arrested during a traffic stop on May 26, 1995.
Oh, this is the same police chief?
This is the current Tampa candidate for police chief.
Lady always texting my phone, and if this is,
you know,
I think if they let Trump be president with all of his history, his behavior, the whole what was it? He grabbed somebody by the pussy. Something. Messing with porn stars.
Nobody by the pussy. He just said it.
Yeah, like and said it. He was making fun of people with disabilities.
I think I see where you're going. You're trying to say if he was did it, why can't other people?
It's all politics.
I think Trump should not be the rule. I should think he should be the exception, not the rule, especially in positions like police chief. But to go further deeper into her story, she was disruptive in the car, loud and argumentative while in the passenger seat of the stopped car. She had to be restrained in the deputy's vehicle. She began kicking the windows, punched the deputy in the chest. A month later, she was fired from the police force. The following year, she was reinstated as a police officer. Paperwork does not explain why, only mentioning that she was on a probationary employee for a year. She wasn't a probationary employee. She didn't have no trouble that year or since. But when they go back to look at her file, there's no record of that arrest. There's mention of it.
Somebody slipped her paperwork.
There's mention of it in some of her paperwork, but it's been expunged. But the thing is, they're trying to find out, hey, why was only one person's expunged?
Because she knew somebody of importance.
Right. So they're trying to say,
who did she know?
She had the right connection.
Right. Why
she had the complexions for the connection
to be expunged? So that's one of the reasons. That's one of the things that they're looking for. So in one instance, somebody is looking for diversity, and they find out a way to fire him. In this instance, record was expunged for unknown reasons. They're trying to hire her.
And how old is she again?
I'm not sure. I'm guessing 95? That's like 27 years ago. So she's probably about 50.
So after knowing what happened, I feel like when you said she was arrested at a traffic stop and that's it, I'm like, okay, I'm thinking maybe was DUI, insurance, something, I don't know. But now knowing she kicked the officer's ass and she was a police too.
They fired her because of that incident.
Like, what the fuck was the reason for that?
Because she kicked the ass.
But imagine maybe you think she was on drugs. You think she was drunk.
I think she was intoxicated.
I think it was something like that.
Most definitely alcohol had a part in that.
I don't know. Have you seen the aggressive cokehead?
The driver was pulled over for suspicion of DUI. So usually if the driver's drinking.
But DUI is more than just drinking.
Driving
it can be drugs, it can be alcohol. I don't know. I think it was something like that, and I feel like that's wild. It's wild that she was even able to get her job back as a police officer.
Let alone she is potentially our new police chief in Tampa,
Florida,
where I live. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why that one got my attention. Let's move it on and get ready to wrap up. This next topic is a little too much for tonight, I think. We're gonna get into some facial recognition shit, but we'll get into that on Friday a little bit. So from there on, we will just damn, I didn't update that neither. We will get out of here. We will see you on Friday, actually. We will see y'all on Friday. Beez agrees with us that we should see y'all on Friday.
Friday.
All right, so this was a fun show. I'm gonna look into these mics and see what the hell's going on with it. Wonder why the hell is fucking staticky and sounding like man bootleg and shit. I don't like that. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, yo, you ever seen the what's the name of that movie, Tati?
What movie?
Haunted House. With Mike Epps.
Oh yeah.
Part 2. There's a part 2 of this haunted shit with Mike Epps.
Oh, Meet the Blacks.
Yes.
Meet the Blacks.
Yes, Meet the Blacks too, right?
Meet the Blacks.
Tywin Turner is in that movie, and he kind of somewhat reprises his role from Menace to Society. And, you know, Tywin Turner is the dude. He played Kane. Not Menace to Society. Reprising his role from Belly.
From Belly.
He played Kane in Menace to Society. He played I forget his character's name in Belly, but he was the drop a dime on that nigga.
Listen.
He had the perm.
And for
eating the banana.
That banana looks so nasty on his lips.
For all my old school heads watching, he was the guy crying at the beginning of Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't even recall that one, but I recall it, but don't recall
it's the vid, like that long ass video she had for Rhythm Nation in the beginning. You got the guy that's crying.
Mm-hmm. It's like I recall it, but I don't recall it. You know what I mean? It's like I vaguely see it, but I don't see it. But I bet you the moment I see it, I'll remember it. All right, we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna get the fuck up out of this motherfucker. All right, yo. May the rest of your week be great. Do your best to stay sucker free. And keep a smile on your face, bitch.
Thanks for watching the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khary's crib. 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 Thanks for watching the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khary's crib. Khary's crib. Khary's crib.